what's happening, man? It's Friday night, June the 3rd, here at Destiny Now World Outreach, Mount Carmel Church, Celebrate Recovery. Man, we had a great night tonight. We had Serenity Sausage, Denial Burger, 60-day chips, Keep Coming Back salad for dinner. Great dinner, man. Best dinner in town on Friday night for the price. You ought to come down and check it out. We also talked tonight about step 4, principle 4, and taking a spiritual inventory. I want to tell you all a little story tonight as we talk about this inventory, going back and digging stuff out about ourselves and bringing things to the surface that we may not even realize. But I want to tell you about this guy that he had these chronic headaches, man, headaches all the time. He went to the doctors, he went to the neurologist, he went everywhere he could to try to find out about these headaches, man. They gave him MRIs, CAT scans, PET scans, all kinds of scans. They did everything they could. The doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. But this man was having these terrible headaches all the time. So he finally resigned himself to the fact that he was going to die soon. So he thought at that point, why don't I just go ahead and start living life, living my life, doing what I want to do. So he quit his job. And the first thing he decided to do was to go out and get a tailor-made suit. He'd never had one in his whole life. So he went down, he found a tailor, got the suit, got all the measurements done, got the suit all made, and then the tailor spoke to him and said, "Sir, well, you've never had a tailor-made suit. Why don't you have a tailor-made shirt to go with it?" And he said, "Wow, that's a great idea. I've never had a tailor-made shirt." So again, they did the measurements, they checked his sizes, and they measured his neck, and the tailor said, "Sir, your neck is a size 17 and a half. And the gentleman said, "Oh, no, you're mistaken. Except my neck is a size 15 and a half. The tailor said, "No, it's a 17 and a half. The guy said, "No, you are wrong. It's a 15 and a half. It always was, and it always will be." And the tailor said, "Well, that's fine." He said, "I can make your shirt, and I can make the neck a 15 and a half. He said, "But I can tell you what, you're always going to have a headache." Wow. Think about that for a minute. That ought to hit home. But anyhow, you ought to come and join us some Friday night at Celebrate Recovery here at Destiny Now World Outreach. Man, we are having a ball here at 2569 Owen Drive. And not just on Friday nights. Let me tell you, Pastor Chris, our music minister, man, he does a lot of original songs on Sunday morning. Off the chain. You will love the Spirit of the Lord that shows up here every Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. And also with a relevant word from the Apostle Wiley Hughes. Man, you hadn't heard it till you've heard it from the Apostle Wiley. God speaks directly through him. But man, we have a 9 o'clock service at the New Now Church in the Millstone 14 Theaters in Hope Mills. Word, worship, wow, the now, with Pastor Mark Finn, the site pastor over there. But the word is still delivered by the Apostle Wiley. The music's still done by Pastor Chris Dillard. And then they come on over here for the 11 o'clock service. And this Sunday, June the 5th, they're starting a new sermon series called Your Life in Commercials. Man, you ought to check it out. Our Sundays here at Destiny Now World Outreach are off the chain. You got to come check us out. Check us out Fridays, Wednesdays, Sundays. Man, almost every night of the week we've got something going on here at Destiny Now World Outreach. Of course, isn't that the way church is supposed to be? You should be able to come here anytime. We love y'all. We hope to see you soon. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow night, In Soul Fellowship on 71st School Road, 6 o'clock, June the 4th, tomorrow night, they're kicking off their Celebrate Recovery. And your very own Pastor Jeff's, I'm giving my testimony tomorrow night. So if you haven't heard it, come and join us, man, and check out what God's done in my life. I'm sure it'll blow your mind. Love you guys. God bless.